Hey booktube. So I'm gonna try and do this as fast as I possibly can because I want to get this uploaded before I have a bunch of errands and a doctor's appointment that I have in like 20 minutes. So I want to hurry up and do this so that I can have this uploaded before the end of the day. I'm participating in Bout of Books 11. I made the decision to do so last night after I kept seeing all these other people's Bout of Books videos, and then I saw some people posting tweets about their TBR for Bout of Books, and I realized that I have 2 weeks before school starts, and I know that my time to read is going to reduce drastically during that time. So I should try and get as much reading done in these next 2 weeks as I possibly can. And I think Bout of Books could be a good way to motivate me to do so. So I am basically committing myself to finishing 2 books that I actually started in July and didn't complete, and then starting and finishing another book. And so here is my TBR for Bout of Books 11. The first book that I want to read or finish reading, is Middlesex by Jeffrey Eugenides. I started this in July, and I stopped reading it actually so that I could participate in the year-a-thon, and I have been loving it, like really, really loving it. I'm assuming that I will still love it when I get to the end, but I don't know. I'm halfway through it right now, or pretty much halfway through it. So I've been really looking forward to completing it. It's also, I think that this might be one of my favorite books that I've read this year so far. So I'm really looking forward to completing this book. I'll probably give you more details about it later. I don't really have a lot of time at the moment. The next book that I'm going to try and read for Bout of Books 11 is The Light Between Oceans by M.L. Stedman. This is a library book copy, so it has the plastic cellophane over it, so that's why you're getting a lot of glare. And I started this one already also, and I'm about halfway through it. And I'm reserving my judgment for this book until I finish it. Right now I have really mixed views about it, and so I'm just going to wait to see how it turns out in the end before I give my opinion on it. But so far I've liked it. It's I don't know. I'll talk about it later. But yeah, I'm going to try and finish this book for Bout of Books 11. And then if I complete those 2 books before the end of the week, I'm going to hopefully start and complete this one. This is Frog Music by Emma Donahue. It is the large print copy of the book, so that's why it's so huge. The book is actually not this big. It's just that the font is really big. I got this from my library, and I saw it on display, and it looked interesting, and so I decided to pick it up. I'll give you a quick summary of this one. It's a historical fiction novel about a murder that happens in 1870 San Francisco that is investigated by a French burlesque dancer. It just sounds completely up my alley. It has really mixed reviews on Goodreads, so I don't really know what to expect about it. I've never read Emma Donahue before, and a lot of people seem to not like this book particularly. Again, the reviews seem mixed, and people just seem to have a different opinions about it. I don't think people think it's her best, but the subject matter is really, really interesting to me. So I'm looking forward to starting and completing this week. So that's this one. And that's my TBR. I'm trying not to overtax myself. If I finish those 3, then I'll just pick up some other books that I have on my TBR list, my in general TBR list. But for now, my goal is just to complete those 2 novels and start and finish the Emma Donahue novel. I'm also listening to Wuthering Heights on audiobook. I have read Wuthering Heights before. I read it a couple years ago, and it's been popping up on my radar over and over again for the past 2 weeks. I saw it I went to Barnes & Noble with my friend Zalika, and we saw it there, and we were talking about it. And she was explaining to me why she hated it so much, and I was trying to explain to her why I loved it, and then and I actually kind of had a hard time because she was like, "It's so depressing," and I was like, "Yeah, it kind of is, but I kind of like that about it." So, anyways, I want to and then also saw people mentioning Wuthering Heights. I watched The Trip with Steve Coogan on there. And there's a scene where he's like on a moor and he starts talking about Wuthering Heights and where the location where it's based on. And so, anyways, I just really want to reread it because I haven't read it in a while and I just want to revisit it. So I'm listening to it on audiobook and it's been going really well. So those three, so I'm reading those three books and listening to that one. And that's my TBR for Bout of Books. If you are participating in Bout of Books, please let me know in the comments below and let me know what your TBR is. If you have a TBR video, please post it in the comments below because I will be more likely to get to it. And if you are doing putting your progress and stuff on Twitter and Goodreads, which is probably what I'm going to do. I don't think I'm going to do any video updates because I kind of want to focus on reading. And if I do have time to film videos, I kind of had other types of videos I'd want to do besides the update video. So some review videos and some tag videos that I'm kind of behind on. So I'll probably be doing that. And so you can track my progress for the readathon on my Twitter or my Goodreads. And if you're going to be updating your progress, let me know in the comments below and leave your Twitter and Goodreads down there so I can follow you. And yeah, alright then. Thank you. Sorry for the rushed video. Happy reading during the readathon. Bye.